How's it going, everybody? I'm the BTC Reaper. My goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading while the price is going up or down. So we will jump over to the daily on Bitcoin. We did see total drop a little bit. Bitcoin dominance did drop a little bit as well. Bitcoin did drop more than our altcoins. So that's kind of the breakdown of those three. Our stochastic does want to round away here. I would watch. Our RSI is starting to pull back. VWAP is pushing down. Our momentum does want to round, and money flow is bearish. So if that VWAP does start to reverse, money flow could weaken. We are seeing money flow weaken with bullish momentum and VWAP, but that momentum just broke bullish. So watch for it to hold. We need it to hold if that money flow is going to be affected and reverse trajectory. Over on the 4 hour here, we did push down to our 300 EMA and we did bounce. This is positive. This is what we said we wanted to watch for, and we did successfully bounce. So watch for a confirmation of a break forward. Watch for higher highs with higher lows. Higher highs with higher lows that do not connect can create bullish continuation that can push you forward. VWAP is pushing up, momentum is gaining strength, stochastic is pushing up, RSI is pushing up, and money flow is bullish. So we do look decent here on the 4 hour. Over on the 2 hour, we do have consolidation after a breakup, so that could create a bull flag. A bull flag, remember, would continue you forward, so that could help push us right around that 63k. Remember that 63k we have a gap at, so gaps have an 80% likelihood to fill, so there's a chance we would continue to push up. As long as this VWAP can favor more bullishly, momentum needs to gain more strength, and money flow needs to stay green. If those conditions can happen, then we can continue forward, but if that VWAP starts to favor bearish, we're likely going to continue to drop away. So over on the 1 hour, we are holding above EMAs. We did see several retests of those EMAs. We did see a bounce forward, so this is positive. That does mean we could continue to see EMAs continue up, and as these lower EMAs continue to spread apart, that does give us a chance to run up, but it also means we could end up retracing at some point. Remember, when EMA bands are very spread apart, like back here, usually price will react the opposite way. So EMA bands back here, they were very high, very spread apart. We are starting to get into similar territory, so just watch out for that. RSI is starting to pull back, stochastic is heading up, VWAP is getting higher highs with higher lows, so that VWAP does have a bullish trend. That bullish trend can push momentum higher, and that would give our money flow the strength it needs to continue higher, and that would continue to push higher time frames up. So as long as that VWAP can stay bullish with these higher highs and higher lows, we could continue to push up. Over on graph for the daily, we do have a potential for a double bomb here as well. So remember, that double bomb could break you forward. We do have our path tool, so a drop, a rise, and a drop is where you get that double bottom, and then that would continue to break you forward. You would have a neckline where your rises would be, and then you would measure from your neckline down to your head, move that forward, and that would give you a breakup of around 26,208. Stochastic is pushing up, RSI is pushing forward, VWAP is getting higher highs with higher lows, momentum is gaining strength, and money flow does want to push up. So overall, we do look positive, and we can continue to trend along this. Remember, we did have this double bottom on Bitcoin and total as well, so it's likely we would see it on some of our altcoins. Momentum is favoring bullish. VWAP does want to push up. Watch if VWAP can favor bullish. If VWAP favors bullish here, money flow can continue green, and we can continue up. However, if that VWAP does not get back above that neutral and favor bullish, we will see momentum and money flow weaken. Over on the 2 hour, we are starting to see a little bit of a retest after we did run up very quick. So remember, when you run up, you usually do pull back. You want to see that move up, move down, move up, move down. Ultimately, what you're looking for is the move up to be more than the move down. So example, we got moved down here, we did move back up. So we do have highs here, you have a high here, different consolidation ranges that gave you a higher high with a higher low. A higher high and higher low did give you a bit of a bullish push up. Momentum does want to round away. VWAP is favoring bearish. We do have lower lows and lower highs. Watch for that to continue. If that continues, momentum will push down and money flow could go from green to red. Over on the 1 hour, VWAP is bullish. Momentum does want to push forward. We have a green dot that is positive. If VWAP can stay bullish, momentum will push money flow up, and we can stay green. However, if that VWAP breaks bearish and we see another significant wave like back here, we could get another lower high with lower lows, and that could start a new bearish trend to pull us back. So I would exercise caution. Overall, this could be a bull flag playing out, so that could be positive. Just watch very close. Over on Ankr for the daily, we did get a little bit of a retest, so we did reject that yellow EMA. Our stochastic is starting to round away, RSI is pulling back, VWAP is pushing down, momentum is pushing up, and money flow is pulling back. So overall, I would exercise caution. We do look like we could see the daily give up some strength. Over on the 4-hour, we did reject that 300 EMA. We are trying to hang up on the 250 though, so if we can get back above the 250, and then reclaim that 300, we could continue forward. However, if we lose this 250, we will see lower EMA bands continue to round away, and as they round away, they will start falling through those higher EMA bands that they tried to break. Over on the RSI, we are starting to weaken, stochastic is pushing down, momentum is weakening, VWAP is favoring bearish, money flow is bullish, but with the VWAP weakening, momentum could weaken money flow if lower timeframes continue to favor bearish. And remember, we do have gaps to the downside, and gaps have an 80% likelihood to fill, so we could see a hang up around this 24.75, and then if we don't hold there, we do have that 23.79, as well as some other lower areas. Momentum is pushing down, VWAP is favoring bearish, money flow is pulling back, stochastic is dropping down, and RSI is dropping, so overall I would exercise caution. Over on the 1 hour, we do have a gap forward, 2 gaps forward actually, so that is positive. If we do make the break to fill our lower gaps, that does give us the possibility to run back forward. So that does give us bullish possibility to run back to where we are, unless we fill these gaps and then break down. If we fill the gaps and then break down, then that does set us up for further losses later. RSI is pulling back, stochastic does want to round, VWAP is bullish, momentum does want to head up. We do have a green dot, money flow is overall weakening, so I would just exercise caution as we start to see price around here with weakening VWAP and money flow. Over on the 1 hour, over on XRP, we did break that 57, we are continuing up, we did fill that wick, that is positive. VWAP is pushing up, momentum is gaining strength, money flow is overall weakening, but if that VWAP stays positive, momentum will break neutral, money flow will push up, and that will give us a further break toward that 67.843. Over on the 4 hour, we do look positive. We do have just green candle after green candle, so I would exercise caution. Remember, when you shoot straight up, usually you come crashing back down. Over on the 4 hour, our stochastic is rounding, RSI is pushing up, momentum wants to round, VWAP is nowhere to be found, and money flow is bullish. Watch that VWAP close. If it breaks bearish and holds, we will see a retracement and we will push down, so I would watch. We could be pretty maxed out here, especially with all that green. That's not to say we can't push forward, but it's saying it's not as likely. Over on the 2 hour, stochastic does want to round, RSI is starting to push forward. We are pretty maxed out with both, so again, exercise caution. He won't say max out for long. Momentum does want to round, VWAP is struggling, money flow is bullish, so again, overall watch those indicators. Over on the 1 hour, we are running forward. We do have a little bit of movement here back and forth, so that is more positive, but those higher time frames don't have quite the same movement. Over on the 1 hour, stochastic is running up, momentum is gaining strength. VWAP does want to break bullish, but it's very weak, so watch very close. If that VWAP breaks bearish and we see a significant wave, momentum will break down and money flow will start to weaken, and we will retrace these gains. However, if that VWAP can stay above this neutral and we can get higher highs and higher lows here, momentum would remain bullish, money flow would stay bullish, and we would continue to run. So watch that VWAP close. Right now, it does look like it could break. Over on the 1 day for ALGO, last but not least, we are rejecting that 1350, so we came up near it and we got rejected, so watch very close. Stochastic and RSI are pulling back, momentum is rounding, VWAP is pushing down, money flow is weakening, so overall I would exercise caution here. Over on the 4 hour, we are above that 300. We are coming back down though. So again, watch for that retest. Momentum does want to push down. VWAP is favoring bearish. Money flow is pulling back. And stochastic and RSI are starting to drop. So I would exercise caution here. Over on the 2 hour, stochastic is dropping down. RSI is pulling back. VWAP is favoring bearish. Momentum is breaking. And money flow does want to become bearish. So watch that VWAP close. If that VWAP stays bearish, momentum will lead money flow lower. And price action will fall. Over on the 1 hour, stochastic wants to round, RSI is pulling back, VWAP is running up, momentum's gaining strength, and money flow is bullish, so we do look positive, but watch that VWAP close. Those bullish waves are getting weaker, so if the bearish waves continue to strengthen while bullish waves weaken, we could see a bearish flip. Just watch for that bearish flip. If that happens, we could break support levels. Thank you for watching tonight's episode. I hope you have a